and welcome to the Pika Pod, Pokemon's Prime Podcast. I'm your co-host, Morris Levy, aka Professor Leafy, joined with my good co-host.
Hey everyone, it's Jen. I am very happy to be here because I have had a hellish 72 hours.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. So what's been going on, Jen? Why?
So, Saturday and Sunday were cannot request days off from work. We
Right.
had to work it. It was Mother's Day weekend. We did over 1,000 people in the restaurant on Sunday.
Okay.
I worked 10 hours on Saturday or close to 10 hours on Saturday, another 10 hours on Sunday. Didn't get home till like almost 9 o'clock on Sunday,
Yeah, I was late.
and I was dead. We were going to record that day, but I was dead. Um,
Yeah. Fair.
Monday, I had to go into work because our work weeks go Tuesday to Monday. Um, and I felt like this over like overtired, like
Oh, you start getting like pressure behind your eyes or a headache,
I
and
had a headache that wouldn't go away. I have allergies that are going like crazy. Pollen's crazy right now.
that itchy pollen do be going hard
Oh
though.
gosh, Badoo can go away now, okay? I don't want to play it. I don't want to see it. I don't nothing.
I know there's so much. It's already on the cars. Like even after like a few hours, you go out to the car and like you roll down the window and you can see the film of pollen. Oh, I know.
Then I felt like it felt kind of like the feeling of being hungover, but I wasn't hungover.
Obviously
It
not.
just like it I felt horrible. And I got out of work a couple hours early, still clocked out with almost 50 hours, but
Oh, oh you.
got out of work early, did grocery shopping,
Mm,
felt okay
yeah.
for what's going on. Felt okay, still had that headache that wouldn't go away, nothing. Um, ate dinner Monday. Professor Leafy over here did his judging for Sunnies.
Yep.
Um, I did fine, and then woke up Tuesday, and like I was really stuffed up, felt kind of crappy. I'm like, it's got to be allergies. I had plans of dyeing my hair, so I dyed my hair. It's pink, y'all.
Oh,
And I
can't
love it.
can't see it, but it is
It is pink.
a magenta kind of pink, and
I am in my soft girly era. This
is
is
that
my
is
girly
that a
era.
thing?
Yes, it is a
I've
thing.
never heard of this before. Apparently.
So give me all your girly stuff, your sparkly, your jiggly puffs, your all the girly stuff.
Okay.
Um, and then as I was waiting for the dye to set in my hair, I just kept feeling crappier and crappier. And I go to rinse in the shower, and the shower was as hot as it can get, and I felt cold.
It's still cold somehow. Yeah.
I was starting to freeze, and then I get out of the shower, I go to eat, and a bagel made me feel sick, and then all of a sudden I started dealing with a 24-hour bug.
Yeah. That's the worst. I know. So of course, Pokemon League
Oh,
is later on Tuesday.
oh my gosh.
So I had to drive halfway home, meet Jen,
That
drive all
was
the way
the
back.
longest halfway drive I've ever done. Now, like, I love my car. I love how loud it is. I love
Yep.
how rumbly it is. I love my car. And
Normally.
normally I like listening to my music really loud, and I love it. I didn't play any music,
Very unlike you. Yeah.
and the rumble just I was like, "Oh no, I can't stop."
The one time you want a granny car with
Oh
your
my god.
old Cadillac and the cushy seats and the
like something like the Pope Mobile, like
One Pope Mobile, please.
really quiet and just nothing.
Yep.
And then I met him. I gave him all the Pokemon stuff. Longest drive home for me, even though it's only like a 10-minute drive,
Yeah,
15-minute drive home.
she did not have a good time.
Ended up throwing up on the way home, and I was not happy. I ended up crying for 5 minutes on the way home because I got some of it in my car. I had some of it on me. I was not happy, and then the rest of the day I just kept feeling more and more crappy.
Yeah, it's okay. I know. I told her to go back to sleep and get some rest and get more sleep because that's actually what she needed. So
I slept a total of like 8 hours yesterday, along with the
normal sleep,
9
yeah.
hours I slept
Okay,
that
so
night,
17 hours,
and then whatever I got last night.
more than 8 hours. I
It's
don't know.
more.
Yeah,
I've been feeling better now, so.
yeah, good. I know. Yeah. Well, here it is Wednesday, I know already.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Well, that's a lot of no fun for sure.
No.
That's your week, I guess. I know.
Oh, and our hot water heater broke.
Yeah, go us.
We
Yeah.
have to deal with that later.
Yeah. So the hot water gets fed in through a water, what do you call it, tank, and the water is all like hard water, so there's a lot of minerals and calcium, and it adds up with calcium buildup,
Mm-hmm.
so it corrodes the water pipe systems a lot faster than normally
Mm-hmm.
without a softening system,
Mm-hmm.
water softener, yeah.
Yep.
So as a result, the water heater is borked, and then we have no water.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. We'll deal with
Yeah.
that.
And our hot water heater, y'all, is in our master closet in our master bedroom.
Yeah. So you gotta empty out all the clothes and put it all back. And oh, look, plumber's here. Let me empty it out again and put it all back. Yep.
So that's gonna be fun to deal with.
Yep.
I just messaged our landlord and said, "Hey, not today, not tomorrow. Can you come Saturday? I have the stomach bug right now. I don't want to be around anyone."
Yeah. We'll deal with it later. It's fine. It's fine. I got water in a bottle.
We got gym memberships,
We got spring water. It's fine.
shower at work
Yeah,
somehow.
I know. That's awesome. Yeah.
Make it work.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So let me review my week, I guess. So
Mm-hmm.
we had Sunday Palmy Day for Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
Played a few hours of that, trying to catch some Palmies. Did not get a shiny one. That wasn't too bad though. Got some good stats on them. I did all the missions on Palmy Hour, Community Day Hour.
Was it just Palmy or was it Palmot
I think
too?
if you do all the missions, maybe you get the Palmot, but it looks like just Palmy for now.
Okay.
I'm still working with them because it's like you have to catch one per day. So
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get the last one on the fifth day. So I'm not there yet,
Oh.
apparently. Um, let's see. Monday was Sunny's weekly tournament on Limitless.
Mhm.
Mr. Sunny TCG on Twitch. So the top undefeated deck, 7-0 record. Surprisingly, get this. Frostlast Monkey Dory. Okay? So this deck had the spice to like really beat everything somehow. Uh
Is this in the meta?
oh, definitely, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Like it's underrated, but it is somewhat meta. A lot of Japan and like Japanese players were actually talking about this, or you've seen it in, I think it was Aichi that was just discussed or just happened. Um, three Badoo, one Maractus for the counter, pretty much for the Badoo anti anti Badoo technology.
Mhm.
Three Night Stretcher. you got one spicy gravity gemstone to trap something in the active, and then you can put all damage counters onto the Frostlass.
Okay.
So you just prey on like turns passing over, and you have something trapped so that damage really builds up on anything that has an ability.
Mm-hmm.
And then counter gains, you can get the attack off easily with Blood Moon Ursa Luna, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could, you know, counter with even a spicy monkey door if you really want to try a, 60 and confuse them, I guess.
Oh.
There's 4 monkeys in this, which is a lot of monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
That's some evil monkey business, if I do say so myself.
Now, what's the frost lash for?
So the Frostlass is your main damage engine, pretty much. Every turn at the end or during Pokemon Checkup,
Mm-hmm.
which is between turns,
Mm.
Frostlass does 10 damage to anything that has an ability except itself.
Okay.
So your Monkey Dory, 10 damage.
Okay.
Your Maractus, 10 damage. And
Okay.
those all take the damage, so then you're moving the damage back with Monkey
Mm-hmm.
Dory during your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're just shifting it around and moving that damage back to them to knock them out and get that big one hit knockout eventually.
Hmm.
Or just, wiping the entire board state. Um, it it worked, I guess. I know it takes a lot of skill. I think I've heard a lot of other players saying that it's a bad matchup for, like Charizard has a bad time. That's all ability based. There's
Mm-hmm.
a few others that are really ability based.
I'm
That
looking at the list now, and it's not very Pokemon heavy. It's very trainer heavy, very tool heavy.
11,
There's only like 14 Pokemon in it.
16.
16
Yeah,
Pokemon.
that's normal actually. It's fine.
And like it barely has any energy. There's like 6 energy.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah,
Mm.
I know. 5 darkness and 1 luminous energy.
Hey, I'm still on the Pokemon deck build of
Fine.
pre-2020.
I know. Fine. I know. Yeah, I know. Like Charizard and Dragapult has been 6 energy like for each for a while now. It's amazing to me that Charizard can actually thrive somehow with 6 whole energy sometimes. Especially when there's like little to no recursion, and then we're getting energy recycler in Destined Rivals, not yet, but
Mm-hmm.
once you're out of those energy, you can't accelerate anything
Yeah.
upon evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So it's even more crazy that like that works somehow, especially if they're prized or some are
Now,
prized
with
maybe.
this
Yeah.
being the winner of Sunnies
Yep.
and Destined Rivals coming out
Uh-huh.
with all the Team Rocket cards,
Uh-huh.
and I've heard some of these Team Rocket cards bring the spice.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
They bring they bring the heat. Do you think that people are going to make the rocket decks that will be able to counter the Frostlass, Monkey Dory, the other metas?
I'm honestly not sure. I mean, so you look at like the Spylops has an ability. I don't think the Mewtwo has an ability. I don't
Mm,
remember. A lot of the card scans I've seen are still in Japanese. Nothing's
mm,
been really revealed yet outside of the what was that Mimikyu. You
mhm.
got Ethan's Typhlosion. Probably one of the few or some of the few like heroes or the stars of this set that do not have an ability,
Uh-huh.
but we'll get there soon enough. I can pull up the chart of what's actually going to be in the pre-release kits. That'd be fun to talk about for sure too.
Yeah, I definitely want to know what I might be getting for our pre-release for this Sunday.
Yeah, understandable.
I'm hoping that I will be 100% this Sunday because I will be so mad if not.
Well, I mean, you missed out on League, and yeah, I know. You'll be there next week though and stuff.
And
It's all right. I managed. We were all right. We had fun on Tuesday. We played Pokemon Monopoly,
yeah.
and the kids tried that out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one of my juniors is interested in building a Incineroar EX deck. and he's been trying to cook how to make that work somehow. He's
Okay.
thinking like Magmortar and Incineroar just to do like one hit knockout with like burn damage too.
Mm.
It's been different, it's been difficult. I'm trying to cook it up a little bit myself too, and
Uh-huh.
it's really hard to figure it out. I have not aced it yet, but soon maybe. Let's see. Go back to the list of what we have to talk about for a second here.
Yup.
Want to go back to Pocket, or you want to
Yeah,
say, yeah,
keep going. Let's do Pocket.
yeah,
I mean, I
definitely.
had a lot. Uh, I've done a lot of
Celestial.
podcast listening and research
Okay,
with Pocket this past last week and this week.
definitely.
Um, I don't know how I dived into that, but I got dived into it.
Okay.
I mean, I have been really interested in Pocket. I've been playing it every day, every other day. I've been
Mhm.
trying to get my wins for the Rayquaza card.
You still haven't got the 50 wins yet?
No.
So if you're playing against the computer, those count. Okay.
Yep.
If you're playing the thanks queue, so
Yep.
lowercase THANKS,
Uh-huh. I have been having difficulties with that.
really?
You saw me when I was trying to do
Oh,
it that
right.
that night. I
Clear.
was having such difficulty with that. Like,
Yep.
I understand it's me or you, like, one of us
One.
has to
Yeah.
concede,
Someone has the scoop.
but,
Yep.
like, I was hitting the button concede more than I would like to.
They almost started playing it out. I know. Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
I think I was there too. Like they started putting down a card and playing it out. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
"Do you wait the 90
No, definitely
seconds,
not.
or,
No, no.
like, you just
I
sit
give
there and"
I give them 5 to 10 seconds. If they haven't done it by then, I will do it because I get frustrated with them. Sometimes, like the Japanese players will just scoop immediately. They're so fast, I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah,
But then, like you get like English name,
yeah.
and they're like, "Nah, I'm just gonna make it difficult for you. Have fun."
Mhm.
And like the idea is like to just get the tickets so you can spend things in the shop. That's it. So you're not helping me, you're not helping yourself.
Gross.
Yeah.
I am trying to get a mission done,
Yeah,
okay? Just trying to get missions done.
I'm just trying to get the game done. Yeah, I know.
Oh
Freemium.
my
I
gosh.
want my free wins for the freemium game, so I don't have to be a whale, so I can play a free game for free.
Yeah.
That's what I want, okay? It's not that easy though, apparently.
I've been opening packs.
Uh-huh.
Today I got good packs. I opened
Awesome.
3 packs. I got Wishy Washy EX that I already had. I got um the Alolan Muck.
Yeah, okay, sure. Reg-
Already have one. I have
Regular
3 of them.
full art?
The EX.
Yeah, I know, but there's like a regular art, and then you have a full art.
I have both. But I have at least 3 of the regular.
Woo!
It's going into that cycle again of,
Okay.
like, I get the same dang card over and over and over again.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
And then I had a semi-god pack,
Okay. What, 2 EXs?
2 shinies in the back,
Alright.
and guess what they were?
Ghastly and Finger?
They
Ghastly?
were both Beware.
No.
Both of them were Beware.
Oh, that's terrible.
I even sent it to you, but y'all, he doesn't
Yeah.
listen, like,
I
he
don't
doesn't
I don't
read
read
his
my texts, yeah.
messages.
I don't read my texts when I'm at work, okay? I am in work mode. This is literally a focus mode for work when I'm at work, okay?
Yeah, but you still read your wife's messages.
I do?
Yes.
Okay. Oops. I have not been doing that apparently. So this morning I opened I think a Solgaleo pack, and I got the
So see, I was like,
oh wow,
ooh, 2
double,
shinies,
yeah,
and then
double pack. Oh okay, all right, yeah. So the two Beware
full
graffiti
art.
artwork, yeah. I love that artwork though, but yeah, it's not.
So now I have 4.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I got the Comfey this morning. That was cool.
Oh, cool.
I needed one at least, but I think I need more than that, I'm sure. So anyways, in Pocket, you got the Cosmog Wonder Pick and you got the Lycanroc day form, midday form
Mm.
currently going on. And so there's a Chansey Wonder Pick with the Chansey stamp
Mhm.
that lets you have a special promo.
Mhm.
Doesn't do anything special. It has a no rarity, so like if you put it in the deck,
Mhm.
which I don't understand that still. If you put it in the deck, it messes you up because it has a no rarity, so it doesn't count towards missions, right?
Yep.
So all you can really do is play it on the ladder or something, and just like bling out your deck for fun, I
Yep.
guess.
Mm.
But I mean, the Cosmog is useful because you can just evolve Solgaleo or a Lunala.
Yep. Mm.
But I don't understand why they do this no rarity when it has the same kind of like rarity as say like the regular midday Lycanroc, so it would be like a 2-star, I think, or a 2 diamond, whatever.
Mhm.
Um what else we got going on? Oh right. The awesome I was actually thrilled with this artwork. The Solgaleo theme playmat, binder,
Sleeve.
sleeves, yeah. Oh,
Mm. Mm.
the display board.
Display board.
That was cool, yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
The frames,
Yep.
and then the lily coin, or is it an icon?
I think it's an icon.
Icon.
'Cause
Okay.
it's in your profile and you have to click it, and it was 2 tickets, 2.
Okay. Well, I would like it as a coin.
That'd be cool, yeah. I know, without having to pay
I
for it.
I have been wonder picking like crazy for this stuff.
Okay.
I also have a lot of gold hourglasses to do it, so I've just been trying to use up my hourglasses. Um,
Okay.
the hourglasses for pack opening has slowed down for me, so I'm not getting 12 here and 5 here and da da da, and the next thing you know is you have enough for
Uh-huh.
um, to open another 10 pack.
Right.
So I haven't really been doing a lot of that, but I have been doing a lot of wonder picking.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean,
Wonder picking has been meh for me. I've been getting some hits and then I get a little bit of hit. I miss it. And sometimes it moves, sometimes it stays in the same place. We're back in square one.
yeah. I feel that. It's so frustrating. I feel like I've been whiffing them almost more often than not. Like, I'm like, "Okay, well, it's been moving, so I'm just gonna keep picking a different spot than I normally would." And then I find out that the EX did not move, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm punching myself all day, and I'm like, "If I just picked that one spot, I would've got the card I wanted."
Missed 2 this morning because they stayed in the same spot.
See.
And then I picked another one,
Uh-huh.
and that's when it moved.
Oof. Oh, that's awful. No, okay, so, like, I figure if you've already picked one and it stayed in the same spot, I always pick that same, quote, "exact spot,"
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's not gonna move, but apparently that's not true either.
No.
Like, sometimes I feel like the game is giving you things, but then it just throws a curveball and
It
then
depends on the day.
yeah. Oh, definitely.
And also, I feel like it depends on, like, it keeps track of, like, how well you're doing and how well you're not doing. Like, how well of a day you're having and how well of a day you're not having. Like, because somehow, like, today, like, I got hits in packs and I got hits in Wonder Picks this morning, and I think
Yeah.
it's because the game is like, "Oh, she doesn't feel good.
I
I'm gonna
I
give her
yeah.
some stuff." Maybe, I don't know. But,
I think they hooked you up with that.
mm,
I don't feel like I've had that same experience, but
mm,
yeah, more power to you.
mm.
That's fine. Let's see. So, other podcasts talked about the
This is where
rare,
my
yeah,
pocket research rabbit hole of podcasts have gone.
yeah. So the no rare candy queue
Mhm.
and the no EX queue,
Mhm.
in addition to the thanks queue. But the no rare candy one is just mind-boggling to me.
So the rare candy, from what I know, is the rare candy is the most requested card
Okay.
to be put into Pocket.
Yeah,
People
it
really
was.
wanted rare candy, everything else.
Uh-huh.
Now people are mad because rare candy gives you too much power. It makes things work way too well. I
I
I
mean,
think what people are mad about is the fact that rare candy, like you got to remember, Pocket is only a 20 card deck.
yep.
It's not a 60 card deck. It's not a 40 card deck. It's a 20 card
Well,
deck.
and all the energy are given to you
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
all the
You're
energy you're
guaranteed.
giving to you.
Yeah.
So I think like they did put rare candy in the game, and people are so happy about rare candy being in the game. I mean, I'm happy that rare candy's in the game, and I barely
Yeah,
play the game part. Um, I'm more of a pack opener collector, I guess. Um,
sure.
but people are happy about rare candy being in there.
Yeah.
But I think with it only being a 20 card deck, rare candy's too powerful. Like if they change the card amount and have it be a 40 card deck, maybe it would give people more of a chance. Maybe it would give people more of an opportunity to get things set up before rare candies used on them. I think that's why people are mad.
Well, I think also too, it speeds up the game so much, and it's more detrimental in this format
Yeah.
only because of the increased draw and the limited chances. So like instead of 1 out of 60 or say like 4 out of 60, now it's 2 out of 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1 out of 10 chance to draw one,
Mm-hmm.
but then you have to multiply it times two because there's two in the deck, so I don't know.
Is
I'm bad at
it
math.
as damaging or a move along card as what people put Misty as? Because people were like flip floppy about
Oh my
Misty being in
gosh.
the game.
I almost
Like,
forgot. Yeah, I know. I don't think it is though. I mean, like you could turn one donk someone with Misty. You could literally just put out Lapras, Misty, like 3 heads in a row, and win the game right then and there because they don't have anything on the bench.
yeah.
Like this at least still has some kind of consistency and you have to draw into it or have it set up. Like maybe it's time for Gengar decks to come back where just you can't play items, can't play supporters. Like there was a Psyduck with the headache attack
Mm-hmm.
that just like makes you so you can't play items, I thought, right?
Yeah.
Or the Gengar, that Gengar line was great. People tried to make it work. They tried to like, make it viable,
Mm-hmm.
and it just never took off, never got the legs it needed.
Mm-hmm.
But it might happen at some point. I think there's definitely still ways to counter the rare candy, if not, go more heavy into a big basic build
Mm-hmm.
where it's a just big old basics, Dialga EX, Arceus EX, Palkia EX,
Mm-hmm.
so we can get a turn one attack easier and just KO something that's a rare candy build. Maybe there's some kind of way, we haven't thought of yet. I don't know.
Well, that
Okay.
will get us into the next passcode that you can use.
Yep.
No EXs.
You don't say, do you? That's ridiculous.
Y'all, I've been doing my research. I did not know these existed. I mean, I knew the thanks existed, but I didn't know the rare candy one existed. I didn't know
Yeah,
no EXs
no
existed.
EXs.
If you have any others that you guys know of that is not common knowledge or big,
Put in the comments below.
please, yeah, please put it in the comments. Let us know how you found out about it, what's it for, what decks you use with it. This no EX one just like the rare candy one really like I was like, "Whoa, really?" Like this was the most requested card. And then the no EXs, I was like, what? And I listened to It's Super Effective, and
Sure, yeah.
they really broke it down for me, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a 2 KO.
Well, 2 prize, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
2
right.
prize.
So the game's over after you take two
Yeah,
2 EX
you just get
knockouts.
into the game, and next thing you know is you're out.
Sure.
Okay, fine. All right, we'll just do big basics, all basics, no EXs,
But it's part of the strategy, though, I know. So you
to
wanna take
let
that,
the
yeah,
game go longer.
I guess, but I mean, like, you have to take pretty much 4 prizes regardless of how you do it. You know, like, the strategy is not just take 3, you wanna take 4 because you have to knock out, like, 2 little basics or something, and then you take 1 big knockout on an EX, and that's how you have to win usually because your opponent is trying to, like, stall you or slow you down a little bit so you can't just go, you know, 2-1, you have to go 2-2.
Oh, but when I play the game part, when I actually play the deck parts,
Uh-huh.
that's not how it works. At
Okay.
least for me, that's not how it's been working.
What do you
These
do?
people are making huge, really over powerful decks that I'm just like their hand. I see what they
Sure.
put down and I'm like, oh, forget it.
Scoop it up
Like
or something?
I play it out. I never scoop.
Okay.
I
Alright,
never
fine.
scoop.
Good
I
for you.
play it out. I don't know if it frustrates the other person, but I play it out. I see. I get frustrated. I want to throw my phone, but
There's probably a
I,
win con you have, I'm sure, or
I,
something, yeah.
I want to see how my deck plays against these. These are very overpowerful decks. The Muse,
Yeah,
the the Arceus ones.
sure, yeah.
They
Like a
put like
Giratina or something.
4 EXs. They put 8 EXs in these things.
Okay.
And then it's like, oh, you're done.
Yeah, I
Oh,
could see, like,
thanks.
what, Mewtwo, Giratina or something? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, alright.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what was the big one that was like Mythical Island that everyone was like using?
Um,
I kept getting paired with it, and I'm like, oh, forget it.
yeah, I
Played
mean,
it out.
that
I
was a
said forget it, but I played it out.
that was a different time back then for sure. I know. It was only a few months ago too, which is
I
crazy.
know. The game is only
Crazy.
6 months old. Can you believe
But it's like aged like mud to me apparently. I don't remember. Like a fine cheese.
it? It's like all the podcasts that I've listened to. I mean,
Uh-huh.
some of it I remember, most of them I don't remember what the heck they talked about.
Okay. It's all right. Anyways,
Uh-huh.
let's see. Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
So Palmy Day I talked about.
Yeah.
We got current raids happening. Nidoking and Nidoqueen with the crowns.
With
Yeah, I know, yeah.
crowns.
Special hat.
Special
If it's not a Pikachu with a special hat, then it's a Nidoking and Nidoqueen with a special hat. Machop Community Day is coming up soon. And
mm-hmm.
then right after that is the Machamp Gigantamax Day, where it'll be Gigantamax raids appearing
Mm-hmm.
at power spots, where you can get a Gigantamax Machamp, which will be, I'm sure, 7. What's that? Five or
Mm-hmm.
7 like difficulty. It'll be super difficult. I remember hearing from some of my other locals that the Snorlax Gigantamax was nigh impossible, pretty much impossible, even though like he really wanted Snorlax.
Oh, I bet he did.
Yep.
I bet I know who you're talking about.
Exactly, yep. Um, all right.
Mhm.
That's that. Let's see.
Before you get into the next one,
Yeah,
I
sure.
I forgot to put
Ooh,
one down in the
okay.
list.
Sure, what you got?
Um, we have been watching the newest part of the show,
Oh, Pokemon Horizons? Yep.
Horizons. There was all this talk about Horizons
Yep.
and aging the kids up 3 years.
Yeah.
And then they bumped it down to 1 year.
Yep.
Like, no, we're not doing a 3 year bump, we're doing a 1 year bump.
And then
And we're on the newest part.
yeah. Yeah,
And they're the same age.
yeah, nothing's happened as far as
Nothing's happened. They haven't gone anywhere. Freed's still there. Cap's still there. Um,
There wasn't like a teaser in Japan only or something, right? Like I didn't miss something because I think it's
eh,
rolling out worldwide
yeah,
to
and
everyone.
Netflix and where is it?
Don't know.
Like, is it at the end? Like, I know this is 2-part series. Is it part 2? Do they go, like a year later, and then all of a sudden, like,
3 years later.
and then all of a sudden, like, Roy has the Mega Lucario and stuff? Like,
Right, right.
what
Yeah, I know.
happened? Like, you give us all this, like, oh, we're gonna age the kids up, and this is the first time we're gonna age the kids up, and then nothing? You're just gonna leave us with
Yeah.
nothing.
I didn't understand that because it seems like there wasn't even any backlash about it, so I don't
No,
know.
people were hyped about it,
Yeah, that seems kind of cool, actually. I know.
and
Dot
then
and
not.
yeah, Dot and Quaxley were like, "Oh yeah, we're all older and Quaxwell and everything."
I do not like the evolutions of Quaxley, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. It goes from small like Donald Duck
He's so cute, and
to a
then
salsa dancer Quax duck where he's
all of a sudden he's a flamingo. I don't know. Like
yeah,
he's a
he's just
flamingo.
dancing.
He's a dancing flamingo. I don't know.
I don't know what you
I
call it.
I I
Yeah.
don't get it. I'm the same with Flay Coco. I don't like. I'm not a big
So
fan.
he's got a little yeah, he's got a little egg on his head, okay? And then that egg blossoms into a fiery torch or something. Oh, right, it's his microphone. He can sing with
Okay,
his torch song.
okay.
He can sing a
I just
torcherto.
want a little guy.
Yeah,
I just want a little guy.
it's all about the little guys.
Okay, just like Sprigatito. They couldn't keep her on 4 legs.
I yeah, I agree. I know. That
Mm.
was the major outrage about that. Going from like
Uh,
from quadrupedal
I mean,
to
she's still kind of cute, and I still kind of like her, but
I know if only they stayed from quadrupedal and then like nope, they gotta be bipedal, so they gotta walk on twos.
and then all of a sudden she's got a yo-yo. I just don't, and I don't,
Oh yeah, that's right. But I don't get that.
I don't get it.
Yep, someone explain to me.
This is not me saying, oh, the middle evolution sucks. I'm just saying, like,
It's not terrible, but we've seen better for sure. I think. Yeah.
it's annoying. So, the next thing I want to talk to you about.
Uh huh.
You tagged me 20 times today in it, cause
Oh,
so
sorry.
you're on
Yeah,
Facebook.
I
You're
know.
just not reading my messages, but
Dur-
you're on Facebook.
during lunch, yes. I am reading it during lunch, but that's about it.
Is
I forgot.
Pokemon Fossil Exhibit
Museum.
Museum.
I'm really excited about this. Yeah, this is great. So, May 22nd, 2026, aka the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, should be in America and worldwide outside of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Pokemon fossil, which I believe is strongly linked to what we see in Japan normally,
Yep.
will be coming to United States outside of Japan,
Yep.
making it more accessible. This is amazing, insane, in fact.
I.
If you've seen these walkarounds on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
you'll know that you see like Bastiodon,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the oh wow, Relicanth, all sorts of different like fossils and old amber and the myths we see from the video game coming
Yep.
to real life in physical, tangible form. Yeah,
Rhinos.
all dinosaurs.
Mm.
This is like a dream come true for me, okay? I wanted to be a paleontologist. I wanted to be like, some kind of architect or,
Mm-hmm.
a person of science for sure when I was
Mm-hmm.
a kid, but it never happened. It's all right. Anyways, this is like a nerd's paradise pretty much because I think like, you love going to the Museum of Science, Museum of Natural History
Yep.
in New York or you go to
Mm-hmm.
Boston and stuff for sure. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
to make it more accessible for like Pokemon anywhere in United States is dream come true for sure. What
We
do you
don't
think?
have enough Pokemon things to go to in the US.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have
definitely.
nothing. We don't have Pokemon centers. All we have is the Nintendo World in
Yeah,
New
Nintendo
York.
Store. Yeah, New York City. Yep.
That's all we have. I mean,
Right. It's
I
true.
would
Yeah.
love a bunch of Pokemon centers
Sure.
around the US that you can go to, but I guess it's not big enough
It's not. It probably
for the US.
wasn't profitable or
I
something. I
highly
can't
doubt
imagine.
that.
Well, I mean, at the time when it was in New York City, like it it just slowly died down or something, or it changed dramatically over from like 2002. There's
I heard they were having a hard time keeping it updated. That's why it died down. They
that
were
seems
having a hard time keeping it updated.
that seems so impractical. I know. So absurd. Maybe. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't know.
So
Yeah,
hopefully this fossil museum, it starts in Chicago, and hopefully it will travel around to different museums.
that'd be
Hopefully
great.
maybe we can get it in the Boston Museum of Science or something near us that we can go see
Yeah.
it.
Anything New England would be amazing for sure. I would definitely take a bus to go see it or something, even if it was in, say, New York City, whatever it might be,
Mhm.
Like,
Please bring the regionals to New England.
yeah,
If you're doing regionals, please bring more Pokemon stuff to this area. New York. I'll go to Connecticut.
yeah, I'd go Connecticut. It's not the worst
Bad.
place. Yeah, we've been there before. It's fine.
The traffic's crazy. People are
Yeah,
crazy, but it's not bad. I
yeah,
mean, I would go to Connecticut. I would go to Rhode Island. I would go to Mass, depending on what part of
yeah,
Mass.
yeah. Eastern Mass, not Western Mass. I know. For those who know.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, hopefully it's a traveling museum at some point, and it
Mhm.
spends months at different cities. We will see.
You just want to see Lord Helix in the flesh.
Sure.
What about Tyrantrum?
Um,
Probably tops.
I mean, I would like to see the mammoth.
Mammoth swine,
Yeah,
I suppose. Yeah.
an
Okay.
Aerodactyl.
Definitely Aerodactyl. Yes. Little skeleton Aerodactyl or a
Yeah,
big skeleton. Yep. These are just all the fossils. I know.
yeah.
It's the key artwork for the fossil museum, I guess, on Pokemon website officially
I want a
has
Pikachu and a cowboy
Pikachu in
hat.
an excavator cowboy hat with a pickaxe. Okay. And then surrounding him is all the fossil type Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
fossil Pokemon, including even Sword and Shield era where you have Arctozolt, Dracozolt,
Mhm.
etc. There's so many. I can't even name all of them, honestly. So many. Armaldo.
Mhm.
Way too many. Caracosta, yeah. Of course. So some of them were like old amber, some of them were the fossilized forms. Mainly, like to any Gen 1er would say, like, oh, you have the helix fossil or you have the dome fossil, and like that's what you think of when you think of fossils, I guess. But there's more than that across the
Yeah.
different generations of Pokemon for sure.
Mhm.
So yes, make it a traveling museum where we can see all of it. That'd be amazing. All right, now for the big news, the
Mhm.
big grand news. Destined Rivals. Let's go. So,
Mhm.
the glory of Team Rocket in English and other languages
Mhm.
across the world. Destined Rivals comes out end of the month in May, but we have pre-releases starting this weekend.
Mhm.
So it will be the 17th and 18th.
Am I pre-registered? Oh no.
I don't remember.
Oh no.
Let's check. I know. We should
Oh
really do
no.
that.
I need to do that.
Yes, you do indeed.
I need
It's
to do that.
So Black Moon Games,
Yeah,
May 18th at
they got 30 kits,
yes.
and I have convinced the owner to do it all at once.
Yep. It should be kind of crazy, but a lot of fun. 3 Swiss rounds. You can pre-register Jen at shop.black-moon-games for,
Or I can just stop at the store.
or you could stop in. Yep,
I'm
it's
just
true.
gonna go stop in.
You're right. That's probably easier, actually. I know.
We got our cosplays going for it.
Huh?
We're
It's
gonna
coming. Yep.
go as some Team Rocket grunts over here.
Yep. I got my cabbie hat. Got the white belts,
I
black
need to go
shirts.
get some red felt for the R's.
Yep, that's probably all I know. Sticky red felt, or just like, can you figure out a way how to tape it on? Probably.
Yeah,
Awesome. Okay. Yep.
yeah.
So yeah, pair of Team Rocket grunts.
Mm-hmm.
Come see us dressed up as Team Rocket. Originally I considered like Butch and Cassidy,
Mm-hmm.
and I think like the Jesse and James were out only because of the price of like some silly cosplay
So before
costumes.
this was announced,
Uh huh.
you could get the costumes together. You could
Okay.
get Jesse and James together
Yep.
for one price.
Okay.
And then when this was announced,
Uh huh.
they split them.
Right.
And now they're like $50, $60 each
Okay.
without the wigs, without, stuff.
Yeah.
And I still have
Oy.
to worry about my costume being kid friendly.
Of course. Yep.
And all the reviews on the Jesse's costumes were bad.
Too short. Didn't fit
Too
right.
short,
Yep.
didn't fit right, da da da.
Yep. Of course. It's fine.
So that's gonna wait.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I know. That's why there's a time and a place, and it's called Halloween or something, you know?
I'm
like,
gonna
like
get
not
the
right
One
now.
Piece Meowth thing.
The Gigantamax Meowth?
No, the
No?
the One Piece Meowth like PJ thing that
Oh,
can go to
okay. Yeah, all
Meowth.
right. Yeah, it's like a jumper or something. Yeah, okay. I know what you mean. Yeah. That would be actually really cool. I could be Giovanni. Maybe I can get an Italian wig and like slick back my hair. Put a lot of oil in it, like just oil it up. I think that'd be awesome. But yes, all right. So we have Destined Rivals pre-release, 30 spots.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to fill all of them. Jen, Jen, we're gonna pre-register you
Yep.
as soon as we get
Yep.
this done.
Yep.
All right, yep.
Gonna
So
try to convince some friends over here and
definitely, yeah, for sure. I know.
see.
Bring them along. It's never a better time to learn the card game or reintroduce yourself to the card game
Oh no, it's
than a
they
pre-release.
they they know how to play the card game. It's just getting them to go to pre-releases. It's just like
Yep.
um bragging them for
Fine.
some reason.
Come out of your hidey holes. Come play. It's not so scary. Come to your local league. We're not all that scary. Uh, we can teach you the game. We can show you the cards. I don't think anyone bites. No one bites there. We're all happy to see you. Just come say hi. It's not too bad. So for $30, you get
Mhm.
4 packs inside of it and a pre-release kit. And
Mhm.
these pre-releases should be a combination, or it might be like paired with a different card. Ethan's Typhlosion,
Mhm.
170 HP. Bloody Blast does 60 more damage for each Ethan's adventure card in your discard pile.
Mhm.
So it should stack just like if you remember Serena's Breakson, one of my favorite cards.
Mhm.
40 plus 60. So by the end, you're doing 61, 21, 80, 240 plus 40, 280. Perfect
Mhm.
numbers for most of the meta, pretty much. So that's the card I'm looking forward to. Ethan's Typhlosion. No abilities, so you can't get smacked with the the Frost Blast, right? All right. Misty's Gyarados, 180 HP.
Mhm.
Splashing Panic. Discard the top 7 of cards of your deck, and attack does 70 more damage for each Misty's Pokemon that you discard in this way.
That's what I
Oh
would be
yeah,
doing
that's a lot of fun.
if
That's
I was going against Misty. It would be splashing panic away.
panic away. Sounds like what a Magikarp does, honestly, but
Garp, 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 garp.
yeah. Carp doesn't do much, though, I know. If I learned anything from the Professor Cup I played in, it was Carp does not do anything for me, and then I lose, okay? Like, I got dead last. It was not great, but hey, whatever. That's how I spent my Saturday. I played in Professor Cup that required you to play at least one Magikarp, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like any standard deck, but everything had to play Magikarp. And so let's see, the top 8, it was two Dragapult decks,
Mm-hmm.
one quote bombs away deck. This one was genius, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was Fortress, Dust Noir,
Mm-hmm.
anything that like exploded. So like everything that explodes, so you do damage on the board, accelerate. Actually, there was no energy in it.
Oh.
And then you win by either KOing with a Magikarp
Mm-hmm.
or KOing the opponent's Magikarp. So like the idea was just to KO their Magikarp.
Huh.
That's why I'm on this tangent. I know. Um, and then the coolest one I thought was Tyranitar, which is item lock. It's the Tyranitar item lock from Journey Together,
Mm-hmm.
and it just shuts down anything. And then you win by milling, or you win by KOing.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually had a really good spread because you could just mill your opponent
And that is another of the pre-release kits that you
pretty
could
much.
get
Yeah.
is Team Rocket's Triana
Yeah.
Tri Tri
Tyranitar.
Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right. Yeah.
goodness.
So this harkens back to the amazing card of Bombtar back in 2006,
Hmm.
which is paired with Electrode. Okay. So this was like a winning deck in Nationals
Okay.
because there wasn't Worlds really. There wasn't
Oh.
anything like that. Um, Bombtar did the exact same thing, but less HP. Okay.
Okay.
So Sandstream during Pokemon checkup, if this Pokemon's in the active, put 2
Uh-huh.
damage counters on each of your opponent's basic Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a little bit like Frostlass to me.
Yep.
So essentially, we could see some kind of crazy evolution of Frostlass with like Tyranitar, Frostlass, so stock up on those Frostlass kids.
Mm.
It might be time. We'll see. Um, Lastly, but not least, definitely not least, this one's crazy. Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Gemstone Mimicry.
Mm-hmm.
Choose one of your opponent's active Terra Pokemon attacks and
Mm-hmm.
use it as this attack. So
Okay.
a
That's
60.
the one I want.
Yeah, oh, definitely. This not great in pre-release kit format, but this Mimikyu is gonna destroy the meta. Okay, guaranteed. Dragapult, you're copying Dragapult. 200 plus 60 anywhere you want. Six damage counters. Um, think about you can copy what else do we have that's crazy actually in Oh, yeah, of course. Any Ogerpon. Literally any Ogerpon. You could copy the Ogerpon, you could copy Cornerstone
Mm-hmm.
and just shred. You can this is
Gardevoir?
yeah, you
Can you
could
do a Gardevoir?
no, Gardevoir's not Terrid.
Oh. Mm.
Gardevoir's not terrestrialized.
No.
In fact, Gardevoir doesn't play like any terrestrialized cards.
The new Eevee deck
Yes.
that's coming up. The new Terra
Yeah.
Eevee deck that's coming up.
Perfect. Perfect counter copy of the meta. Yeah. So yeah, the Flareon Sylveon Eevee, Eevee box.
Hmm.
Done.
And
This
Rob, you better be coming up with something else, cause
Oh yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
gonna cook.
Yeah, this Mimikyu is busted. Actually busted. Not the busted uh the copy of it,
Yeah.
because it's a busted costume.
Yeah.
When
I get
Mimikyu's
it. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
alright, good.
I get it.
Haha. Ha ha ha.
Uh,
Ha ha ha. Yes, alright. But those are the 4 different promo cards, so I would expect, at least myself,
mm.
to see some kind of combination of the two, of these like these hero cards be combined into a deck. So like
Yeah.
maybe we'll see Typhlosion and Tyranitar, or maybe there's like a Tyranitar Gyarados combo or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or entirely different cards. We don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Yep. We will see. It should be a lot of fun.
We'll see how they work and how they don't work, because apparently it depends on how I'm feeling that day is how well I play.
All right.
Re-releases I do not do well in. I never
I
do.
mean, so the sealed format's kind of like a swing.
No matter how many pre-releases I go to.
It's okay. I know you played in what, two for Journey Together,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Did
2 for
okay.
together. I think 3 for Surging Sparks.
So we travel to
We went to
yeah.
Knickknacks
Okay.
for
All
that.
right. Sure. And you play them both at.
Was it Surging Sparks?
It might have been before that. It might have been Stellar Crown.
Yeah, it's Stellar
Okay.
Crown
Yeah.
because I got the Lapras from there.
Okay. Yep. I remember
I
that.
went to
Yep.
3 for that, and I
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
still ended. Nope, not good. No.
That was a weird set though. Like the promos were really weird, and then the pre-release kits themselves, like the evolution kit was
Mm-hmm.
really strange for that, I thought. Like at least if you even had temporal forces, with like the for alligator it had a
Uh-huh.
better chance or something if you remember that. Or, like say Metang and Metagross and stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of fun.
That I had that deck at one point. I
Yep.
remember having that deck at one point. And I played against one of the masters, Steve,
Okay, yep.
and
He's great.
we we both didn't know what the cards did till all of a sudden at the end, and then we're like, "Oh, we've been doing this wrong the whole time."
You should call the judge.
I, we didn't know till the end,
Okay, it's fine.
so
I know.
I think
No harm, no foul.
I think
That's yep.
I gave him the win. I don't remember,
It's all right.
but
I mean, so pre-release kits and pre-release format is all about learning to play, and that's why we don't put a big emphasis on pricing. Okay, so because everyone's learning the cards and everyone's like still at the same pace, like
mhm,
whether or not I clarify the card for anyone, it's everyone's still learning the cards at the same time. And
mhm,
that's why I think it's important not to give any preference to someone who like goes, 4-0, 3-0, like whatever it might
mhm,
be. Even if you like win a pre-release, it's not a big deal because like okay, you just got the better kit or something, or you
mhm.
played better, a little bit
And I've seen some people completely blow apart their like
for a pre-release
pre-release
kit. Yeah.
kit
Uh-huh.
and like leave like 3 cards in it and then change every single else other card.
For the 2 Volcanion EX and then 38 energy.
Yeah. And or you get me that
Uh-huh.
like the last one I got a full art Brock scouting. So I'm like, I'll put you in. I'll
It's
take an energy out and I'll put you in.
it's a good card. Yeah.
Did okay.
It
Did I
doesn't
win? No, but I did okay.
doesn't fix everything, like it fixes a Badoo matchup now.
I had a nice card in the deck.
Yeah. Hey, full art Brock is pretty handsome if you ask me. I will say that. I'll say it loud and proud. Full art Brock is beautiful, okay? It's no waifu, but hey, you know what? He is pretty
He likes
handsome.
the waifus, though.
Not really. No, what are you talking about?
Brock?
Oh,
Brock
oh,
loves the
oh, okay.
waifus.
All right,
Oh
yes.
my goodness, every single one, every
I know,
single time.
fine. Yes, I know exactly. The Misty, yeah, the Misties, the Nurse Joy,
Mm,
the
Officer
Officer
Jennings,
Jenny, yep.
every single girl, trainer,
Definitely Officer Jenny.
gym leader that you can think of.
Yep, it's true, I know. Not a stone unturned there, that's for sure, I know. Alright, let's see. Anything else we missed? Oh, your GameStop
So,
TCG.
so there was a GameStop restock
Okay.
either Saturday or Sunday for Prismatic. I think some Surging Sparks, some others some other kits.
I hadn't heard of this at all.
There was waits for it up to 3-4 hours for it. There were limits.
Okay.
Nobody walked away with a ton of stuff, which was great.
I'm glad they put limits on finally.
Oh
It
yeah.
took way too long to
Oh
put limits
yeah.
on.
Target is going back to putting stuff behind the counter, so you have to go up to the customer
Good. Yep.
service counter to get your stuff. There's a limit of 2.
Okay.
They're putting limits, they're putting it back, so I wouldn't be surprised if Walmart does the same thing, back in electronics, locked up,
I couldn't even
something.
find it in Walmart. They kept moving it around. It's like, okay, it's behind electronics, and then you gotta ask customer service or
Mm,
something. Or you gotta like ask the person at the electronics desk
mm-hmm.
or the cage, oh, we have it in the cage. Where did it move to now? It's like a wild goose chase over there.
But apparently the waits for it at GameStop went well. People were waiting outside for, like 3, 4 hours. I saw videos of people just waiting by their cars and grilling up some like breakfast sandwiches and stuff for everybody else.
What is this? You're saying 3, 4 hours went well for
Just treating it like a tailgate.
football game? Man, I'm not interested in this football game. No way.
Prismatic Evolution is still a hot ticket item. They're
Yeah,
still bringing out new stuff. We ended up getting one of the boxes, the one with the Eevee pouch.
yes, the Eevee pouch dice bag. I
We ended
was
up giving the pouch to one of the
juniors at
juniors,
league.
and
Yep,
she loves it. She uses it as a dice bag.
I love to see it. Yep, she
So,
was so happy
y'all
about
can
that.
use it as a dice bag.
Yeah,
You don't need to put hot dogs in it.
yeah. There's been some memes going around. I'm sure people have seen it.
Um,
It works great for
it
dice.
works great for dice.
If you're gonna
If you want to carry a kit, it works great for a kit, I bet.
newborn baby kitten, no more than 8 to 10 weeks old.
Funk. I don't know.
Yeah.
But don't put your lunch in it.
Yeah, please don't do that. I know. Yeah, if you're gonna do that, just give it away to some little kid at league or something, someone
Or
who'll really
don't.
enjoy it.
I
Yep.
know that you can sell them online for $10 a pouch, whatever.
I
Just
yeah.
give them to your local store. They'll give them to their local league people of the kids.
Yep.
They'll use them as dice bags.
Yeah.
Um, Last but not least,
Sure.
the Prismatic Evolution UPC is out or coming out. I've seen previews of it, box open,
Really.
what's in it. Um, it, it's a beautiful box. It's absolute beautiful box. I don't know what the price is. I've seen 200, I've seen 250, I've seen 150, I've seen
Well, I mean,
10, I've seen
so let's
it,
talk
it
like
depends
the
on
MSRP
where.
probably is like 120, right? But with
Yeah.
with the demand, it's twice that. Like let's just say twice that, so 250, So like
Yeah.
guarantee the demand is just going to drive the price up.
Mhm.
And then anyone who has it has to meet the market because otherwise they're going to be undercut and undersold.
Mhm.
Or the markup is at the distributor level, right?
Mhm.
So it's going to be like twice that from even the distributor level. So you
Mhm.
have to pay 4 times that. Who knows? Nothing's set in stone yet right now. We don't know about allocations. We don't know about like how many are actually going to be
I know
printed.
Black Moon Games did not get as many as he wanted.
Darn. All right. Yep.
Um, I know that
Uh-huh.
a lot of places won't get as many as they wanted,
True.
but we will see.
Yep. Just keep a lookout. Um, ask your friendly local game store for them.
Mhm.
See what's going on. Guaranteed limit one. I'm sure for most places.
Yes,
I do greatly appreciate a limit one or a limit just in general because I think that
Mhm.
makes it more fun, more fair for everyone. That's what it's all about. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yep, you know it. Except for your cold flu.
Yeah, don't. I'm trying to keep him as far away
Yep.
from me as possible, but it's kind of difficult when you live together. Oh, there it is. See,
Beautiful.
so
Nice.
it comes with a mat, comes with evolution sleeves, a fuzzy EV deck
Dick box.
box,
Yep.
a EV4
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's the candy like rainbow
and
hat.
then
Holy cow! Fat stack of
one, two,
packs.
three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
16
12,
maybe.
13, 14, 15 packs.
Sure, it's not like 16 or something.
Might be 16, but
It's a lot of packs. That's a fat stack
it's
of
a
packs.
fat stack packs.
Yep.
Um,
Nice deck box. You
nice deck
get the
box,
matching sleeves with like
matching sleeves with
all
all
the
the evolutions.
awesome
I don't know what that looks like, but it looks nice.
playmat with like a
Yeah, the play
matching
mat.
design maybe.
It looks like it's got like etched glass kind of
Awesome.
design. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
That Eevee box. I want that Eevee box.
Imagine that with like the matching dice bag too. Holy
Oh
cow.
my goodness, it's
That
so
would go
cute.
so hard.
It's so cute. But
Oh,
yeah, that's the prismatic.
that is
Super
wicked
cool.
cool. Yep. Hopefully they'll just keep reprinting them into
Well,
the
like we said in
the
one of
later
our
year.
other, like one of our first episodes, our
Probably, yeah.
first or our second episode, um, n- is this UPC gonna be something that they don't print enough of? Or they do it like they did with the Terapagos one and the Charizard one. They
Mhm.
overprinted it like crazy, and the next thing you know is you found it at Best Buy for $80.
Yeah, clearance sale pretty much, or clearance prices, and
They
which
couldn't
was
move them.
absurd. Yeah, I think this will have no problem,
But
honestly. But
yeah,
we'll
no
see.
problem because I feel like people are still chasing that God Pack. People
It's not,
want
yeah.
that God Pack. People want the
If
full
not
arts
that,
of the
yeah,
Eevee. People want the Sunbreon, Moonbreon,
yeah.
whatever you
It's
want to
it's
call
like
it.
Moonbreon 2.0, pretty much. Is what we should be saying. Yeah,
Can't fight the moonlight. Oh,
sing it, Jen.
Eevee. Umbreon.
Yeah. Oh
Every
my
time I think of
god.
that card, that's all I can think of is that song.
Fair. Okay.
But yeah, so the UPC is out or it's coming out. It probably is coming out this week or next week. Um, I don't think
We'll see.
I'll get it at first.
I know. Yeah. The
I think I might wait.
between the price and or the availability, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Like, most people are working,
Yeah,
I'm working Friday, during 12 o'clock when it comes out, I'm sure, or whatever, when
yeah,
stores open at what, 10, 11, I'm sure,
yeah.
like GameStop. But yeah, I know. And luckily other places have a limit one, or like maybe they'll hold one for you. Maybe they'll, like put one aside. Maybe,
Well,
whatever.
make sure that you only buy one. Don't go in there and buy one and then have your friend buy one and then you buy it from your friend and then
Yeah.
have someone else go in there and then the blah blah blah. Do not impractical joker these places either by putting on multiple disguises and seeing if you can get away with it.
I mean, I can't dress up like Marilyn Manson and then
Post
and then
Padroni.
post, post oh my gosh. That one's great. Yep. Sal Volcano and Post Malone, but he's it's yeah. There you go. Goes in. Oh my god. That's a classic moment for sure.
Hmm.
If you know, you know. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Um part
But we are going to say goodnight
oh,
and wrap it up and go to bed.
that sounds good, yeah. I know it's getting late. So Jen, if the people want more from you, where can they find you?
Where can they find me? They
Sure.
can find me on X, Twitter.
Oh,
Still gonna call it Twitter. find me on Facebook. You can find me on what the heck is it called?
Blue Sky?
Blue Sky. Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I do have an Instagram. I do. Oh, I have a TikTok. I post on the TikTok and stuff.
It's all right.
But you can look up my stuff under the PoGO. Especially on Twitter. I repost it all the time, so you can follow me there. If people want to hear more about you, where can they find you?
Right. You can find me on X, Twitch, Twitter. I refuse to call it X.
You just call it
Blue Sky. Or Facebook at Morris Levy. Or the PoGO at PoGO on Linktree. And I have the links in the podcast description.
Mm-hmm. You'll catch us both on Discord here and there, on the Sunny Discord.
Yep.
He posts more than I do. I post occasionally, like, pet pictures.
Nothing wrong with pet pictures, right? Good old cats and dogs, that's for sure.
Yeah, and my hermit crabs and...
Oh my gosh, you and your hermit crabs.
Hey, they're fascinating little creatures, okay?
Fine.
Let me have my little dwebbles, and they're fascinating little creatures.
Yes, I could do that. All right. Signing off.
All right. Y'all, the night, sleep tight, and dream of Mimikyu tonight.
Sure.
Team Rocket's Mimikyu.
Plugging in my mic, I'm ready to go. Electric vibes hit and I steal the show. Talking about a legend in yellow glow, with cheeks that spark and a thunderbolt throw. Now, Pika power, hear the charge ignite. Electric energy lighting up the night. Till a shot as thunder sparks in the fight. Let's podcast this magic, tell the world to unite. From the forest peak to the tallest tower, Pikachu's spark with the megawatt power. Quick attack flying in the battle hour, charging up hearts like a springtime shower. Shockwaves ripping through the virtual stream, rating all the battles, it's every trainer's dream. A bolt of wisdom mixed with a playful gleam, turning static stories into a podcast. Pika power, hear the charge ignite. Electric energy lighting up the night. Till a shot as thunder sparks in the fight. Let's podcast this magic, tell the world to unite. From Johto to Sinnoh, travels never done. Running through the circuits, charging up the fun. Always in the moment with a dash and a stun. A podcast like Pikachu, second to none. From Johto to Sinnoh, travels never done. Running through the circuits, charging up the fun. Always in the moment with a dash and a stun. A podcast like Pikachu, second to none.